Alright, officially recorded for YouTube's. Gonna start with the holiday calendar. It is a fun pack of Destined Rivals. It might actually be cards I don't have for once. Let's find out. Let's first switch the camera briefly. So, I got a Pichu, a Meowth, and a Psyduck hanging out. So, let's see what the fun pack has. It's just 3 cards, you know. It's how they do things. Wish they'd give more just regular packs, but I mean, I kind of figure as much because of how much it costs. I mean, it's only $40 for this box. And I've already opened 3 or 4 packs. So I ain't gonna keep doing that. Alright. We got Team Rocket's Chingling. It's definitely new for me. Team Rocket's Grimer. I think it's new. And a reverse holo of Dipplin. I'll be honest, I didn't. This is not the one I used whenever I evolved my Applin back in Sword and Shield. I used Flapple because that one looks like a little baby dragon, and I thought that was super cool. So, oh hi. Alright, since last time, nope, nothing good. We have, so what have we evolved? Had I evolved this one last time? I don't remember. Garbage Guy, he is now Garbodor. We now have the blue Vivillon. That is the pretty one. See, that's the one you get from the museum. It's totally worth it, in my opinion, just because how pretty it is. I think that's it. Literally, I think there's the only ones I got done off stream. But as you can tell, I have put in a lot of levels. I have been working at it. Just, it's primarily been the frog there. Froakie's been getting levels. I've been trying. It's just a slow process. So while we wait for bunnies to pop up, we got different things we can do. Well, we can first talk about the Game Awards. I did not really watch it. I just watched YouTube for updates. Not YouTube, Twitter. For updates of what games are coming out, if any of them sound interesting to me. Most of them do not. Mind you, I might check out the weirdo chicken game. What was the name? What was the name of it? I remember it says something about chickens. And I was like, what is with these names? Just so stupid. Just so much stupid in the world. Like, who names this stuff? Okay. So, what was that called? Let me scroll. I'll find it, I promise. It is in my feed somewhere. Past all the exciting stuff that I am interested in. Coven of the Chickenfoot, yeah. I might check that out just because Last of Us is good. I mean, and they also made, I guess those are also creators of Super Monkey Ball. So, I mean, they might know what they're doing. They also might just be completely crazy. Chickenfoot. It has been revealed that Leon is going to be in Resident Evil 9 or Requiem, whatever you want to call it. So, there's a chance I might play it, but it'll probably be like the other Resident Evil games where I get to the end of the game and something keeps me from progressing. It seems that maybe Control's having a sequel. At the very least, there's another Control game coming out called Resonant. I already have the game, the original Control game, at least digitally. But I've not actually beat it. And I do know it's a follow-up for something, but I can't remember what it's a follow-up for. So, I would have to look up, like, what it's the sort of sequel to. It's not, but it is. It's the same world, but that way. So that's on me. I know there's some kind of Warlock Dungeons and Dragons thing coming out in 2027, but that's so far off. I'm gonna wait till they say more about it. I need to know if it's like a single player game or if it's like not. Because if it's not a single player game, hard pass. So, Gang of Dragon is the main game that I've seen announced that I am 100% for. Because they're the Yakuza people. And I'm thinking it might be in the same world. Because it got the same vibe, you know, with the dragon thing. So that's going to be like the top of my wish list of what I'm going to try to get. I have already pre-ordered the Resident Evil Requiem game. But here's the thing, I don't generally beat those games, my dad does. I give them to him, he beats them, and then I diddle with them a little bit and go, yeah, I'm not beating this. I always get close to the end. So, for example, Resident Evil 2, I played as Claire. I made it past the plant monsters, I made it past the sewer, I made it past all kinds of stuff. I got to the end of the sewer where you're supposed to leave, and I think you just get the girl and, you gotta go to the little girl, and then you're gonna grab the cure and leave, and there's gonna be a countdown timer, essentially. That's the point I was at. Like, I was a few minutes from hitting the countdown timer in the game to do the end game with the little girl, and escaping. There was giant spiders, and I was done. I couldn't make myself face the giant spiders. I tried 3 different times. I ran away from them. I paused the game. I took deep breaths. Told myself, it's just a video game monster. We have plenty of ammo. Just shoot it with the strongest shotgun weapon and move on. I could not make myself do it. I tried. I tried 3 times. I was like, nope, I'm too chicken liver. I can't do it. I cannot make myself face those spiders. It's just not happening. They're too big. They're too gross. They're too creepy and crawly. And they make such noises. I was so done. I was like, nope, sorry, can't do it. Resident Evil Code Veronica. That one I actually made it to the end of the game, but I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. So from what I understand, the room I was in, you're supposed to run around while being attacked by our transformed friend and get a key, and then run back around to use the key on the door. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's fair. Because, like, it only takes like 2 or 3 hits, and then you are dead. Not to mention, while you're doing all this, there is a timer going on, so I'm like, I don't even know if I'm moving fast enough for it to be worth the effort. So I just was like, you know what? This is the end of the game. It kind of sucks that this is where I have to stop, but it's too damn hard. Now, that was the original. It was not the HD. Same with Resident Evil 2. It was the original, not the HD. I've not touched the HDs of these games because I'm afraid of getting stuck again and making myself disappointed in myself. Plus, if I do touch Resident Evil 2, I think I'm going to do Leon instead. I have more incentive to play as Leon. Resident Evil 4, I did start playing that game for the first time, really. With the re-release of it, the PlayStation 5 release, I was playing it pretty far and doing actually pretty good. I was at a point where, let's see, I'd just done boat stuff. It's a great description. Boat stuff! So what was I supposed to be doing? I think I needed to go further in and go through some maze of nonsense to move forward because I needed to get some kind of item to unlock a door or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure. I didn't stop because it was like hard or anything. I went to do the mini games, finally mastered the mini game, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of the zombies. Stupid. They're not even really zombies. They're, guess, mind controlled. I'm not really sure. Cults, maybe? Cult might be more accurate. But at the same time, they are kind of mind controlled because there is a parasite. Which, whatever. I mean, there. I didn't get to the part yet, but it is coming up where Ashley's like not able to like do what she wants. Like cause she gets by the bad guy. They put a thing in her neck, and then she can't do what she wants. And they put a thing in Leon, and he can't do what he wants. And they both need cured, basically. And you do. I do know that is the basis of RE4. Well, I mean, I did a good portion of it. I'd say probably the halfway point, if I was to guess. I mean, I really don't know 100% sure, like, how far? Alright. There's that. And then you. Whew. Alright, takes care of that. Alrighty. Yeah, like... I think I was at the halfway point in the game because I had been at the graveyard to read the things to solve the stupid puzzle. Yes, I'm gonna call that puzzle stupid because it really is. Like, of all the things, look at the symbol on this stone and that stone, and then line up the things on the... whatever. Who cares? The village already got destroyed. And I did the stupid water nonsense with the boat. Which is, you know, dumb. I forgot to unmute my TV. Like, you can hear it, but I can't. Just playing it in silence, because I'm smart. Alright. But yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was, like, at the halfway point of that game. I don't know. There was other games I wanted to play, and I didn't want to, like, have to figure out the best way to take out the enemies without wasting ammo. Because there was, like, a bunch of them in the upcoming area, basically. And I was just like, ugh, this is so dumb. Because I just took out a bunch of them, and there was still, like, a bunch more to go. And I was like, I have to run around some more, fighting more of these doofy guys. Hard pass. They waste so much ammo. I just basically lost my patience with it. I'll eventually go back to it one of these days and finish it, because it wasn't like I was actually stuck. I was just losing patience with the game. I was like, I like the game, but I need a break. One of these days I'll beat it. I don't know. It's just kind of like Skyrim. Like, I completed Skyrim back in the day, whenever it just had regular DLC. One of these days, I will go back and do the Anniversary Edition extra stuff. Just not now. Because I don't have the patience for it. It just takes so long, and I'm like, I don't want to put that much effort into getting that good at the game. Because when you haven't played the game for a while, you basically have to start from scratch, because you're like, I have to relearn how to play that. Because I've been playing other goofy stuff. It's fine. It doesn't take me long to relearn how to play a game, it's just aggravating at first, and I lose my patience with it. That's all. And basically, I need to stick to just playing the games I'm interested in at the time. Because otherwise, I'm not going to play it. That's about all it comes down to. Alright. Yeah, the other new stuff that they announced was two different Tomb Raider things. One's actually a new Tomb Raider, and then the other one is a remake of Tomb Raider 1? To which I went, okay. Why? Oops. I keep doing that. Just walk into my attack. I'm a lot of smart, ain't I? Anyway. My not so smartness aside there. I thought that was kind of weird. But at the same point, I like what somebody put on Twitter. If they're gonna remake Tomb Raider 1, maybe it's not completely insane to hope that they remake Parasite Eve. That's literally like one of the few PS1 games that I wish I owned it. Finding it affordable is interesting challenge. I might very well just use one of the emulation sticks I have for the PlayStation Classic to play Parasite Eve that way. Just because I want to play the game. It looks so cool. But it's never been remade or ported to modern consoles. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Why? Make so many other games playable. Why not that one? Why not something really cool? Whatever, it's life. Yeah, so... outside of that, I think the only thing that was of interest I already saw advertised on TV earlier today. The Lego Batman. The only thing they basically added is it'll be in May. So, okay. I don't know that I'll buy that. I'll probably just rent it from GameFly. I feel like that's what's happening with like a lot of the newer games. I'm like, I'll rent it from GameFly, maybe. I don't really care. There's just, yeah. There's just so many that I'm like, it might be good. Or it might be kind of dumb. I don't know. Alright. Checking to see if these cards are new or not, listing them on my online thingy here. So I was right about Diplin being new. For some reason I thought I had it regular, but I don't. I don't have that card at all until now, so sweet. I was right about not having Qingling. I knew that. I pretty much knew that because I was like, I have not seen Qingling in a long time. It's been a long time since the last time I seen a Qingling. Partially my own fault because I haven't played Pokemon games like I should. Yep, no, I was right about not having Grimer yet. So, yep, they're all new cards. That's cool. I like whenever I get a set of new cards. It's nice. So I should be getting cards. Oh, jeez. Oh gosh. I think Saturday. So the Amazon ones that had been delayed till Christmas Eve are coming Saturday now. And I got I want to say the 3-pack blister packs come in Monday, and the booster box is coming Wednesday. Darn it, I didn't get to finish taking out the big rabbit, and now it is no longer here. Yeah, well, it happens. Anywho, try to think. Jeez, 2 of them down there. Definitely ain't taking that on. Barely could take out 1. I don't have any. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't have any experienced kitties, do I? Alright. Trying to remember when I'm getting the cards. I distracted myself. So yeah, it should be... So yeah, Saturday I should be getting the Amazon exclusive box thingy It's Blaziken EX and something else. I forget what it is. I know it was Blaziken EX and something. Box set. And then the other stuff, what is it Paldean Fates? I think it's Paldean Fates. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I am terrible. And I forget when the Target ones are supposed to come. There's not been any updates yet. I'd have to check. I think Wednesday? I'm not 100% sure. I just kind of keep track of what's the closest to coming, and what's easiest to track is Amazon. Amazon and Walmart, I get like actually the apps on my phone. I don't have a Target app on my phone because I don't order from them that often, because you know I don't want to pay for shipping. But I did order stuff from them, so I just try to remember what it is. I don't. My mind just blanks. It happens. Oh well. I don't even remember. One of them's the Charizard box that they've kept listing lately. The Charizard X box or whatever. And the other one I totally do not remember what it is. I can try to look it up real quick. I should have emails of it. If not, I can always go to the Target website. 'Cause I am the kind of goober that would not keep an email. For no solid reason. Yeah, I totally did not keep the email for no good reason. Target, help me. I don't remember. I don't remember what I ordered anymore. Purchase history, please. Yeah, it was online. Jeez. Alright, yeah, those where they didn't do that one. Yeah, so the 17th, there's two coming the 17th. Mega Kangaskhan EX box, okay. The Mega Kangaskhan EX box and the Fall 2025 collector chest, which is like a Gardevoir 10 box. The Charizard thing says January 7th. So that explains my confusion. It's probably why I forgot. So I probably told myself, it's nowhere near coming. Oh, tried to outrun the rabbit. It was persistent. Drop rocks on their heads. Maybe they'll just stand there and take it. No. Oh, come on. Focus on the one that's alive, you stupid game. Anyway. Struggles with the game aside. Yeah, so, yeah. Wednesday is two of the Target things. Alright. Let's see. Does not look like it says, just says preparing to ship. Yep. So they haven't actually shipped it out yet. So, no guarantees on the Target stuff. They have canceled on me before. I hit the wrong button. I have, like, this goofy syndrome where I get my A and B backwards. I blame PlayStation. It's their fault. I'm all backwards about these things. Because they have it backwards. So, like, in American PlayStation, your X or down bottom button is accept, and your O or your right button is cancel. But everywhere else is the opposite. So if you play like an imported game, it's always going to play the same as Nintendo, who's always had the A to the right and the B to the bottom. So it's just like, oh. Just try to keep the buttons correct in my head, but I always get it mixed up. Anyways, I've never had Walmart or Amazon actually cancel cards on me, so I'm pretty sure those ones actually will come. I'm just not sure about the other. You never know with them. They might not. Who knows? The chances, the possibilities. You never know. Lords of the Fallen 2. Good for it. Never played the first one. Okay, the new Tomb Raider game that's actually new don't come out till 2027, so no need to worry about that. They're adding to Diablo 4 with Lord of Hatred, which is going to finally add the Paladin class back. So that's nice. I still haven't even touched my copy of the game. I got a free digital copy of the game with my purchase of the console. Did not touch it. Alright. Try to get comfortable in this chair. Like, I move ever so slightly, and then suddenly I am not at all comfortable in this chair. And it's 100% on me. I'm the one who just can't sit correctly. I don't know how to sit correctly, apparently. Oh, man. Take out the rabbit. Take him out quickly. Don't give them a chance to be bunnies. Especially since they're not pink. The shiny one would be pink. That's why I say that. I want one of them to be shiny, but I don't have any. I have bad odds for it right now. Okay, yep. No experience candies available at the moment. I don't even remember what level these guys evolve at. Except for Dragonair and Sligo here. Dragonair is 55. And Sligo is at 50 in the ring. He got a while. And the other ones I forget. Like, Meditate's like, what, 37? Or something like that? So this Pokemon I've, like, never used. So I never remember. So, yeah, I think Meditate's 37. Swablu's, what, 35 or something like that? I know Krokorok is 48. Unless I got it messed up again. Because I'm always getting it mixed up. I'm like, I don't know. Who cares? They take forever. They eventually evolve. That's why I tried to find stuff to talk about this time. It kind of helped with the Game Awards thing. But, you know. Whatever. Ceros. No idea. Sometimes they advertise a game and I'm like, I don't know what that is. That doesn't tell me enough. So I just go, okay. Like I think the only game that they've talked about and given new trailers and stuff for that I'm remotely interested in is 007 First Light. But I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I think it's another one of those, I'm just gonna get it from GameFly and play it and make sure I'm interested. Because sometimes I'm interested. Like, some of the older 007 games are actually pretty decent. But then other times, it's just, I'm not interested? I don't know. I get bored. I'm like, no thanks. I try to only buy the games that I know that I want to sit there and play. And then the other games that I buy, outside of the ones that are exclusive for me to sit down and actually play completely, are ones I know my dad will play completely. So like the Last of Us series, we have all of them. The old ones and the new ones. And the back whenever you had to buy the DLC separately, we still have that digital copy of the DLC of the Left Behind. Because he seriously played it for hours. He beat it and then played again. And I know more about the game from him playing it than me playing it because I got stuck. I legit was losing. I would get to the same spot every time where the brothers join you. And then you go outside to do a thing. Yeah, honestly, don't even remember. I know, I know it was after the brothers showed up. We went back outside, and you got to pass through this area that looks kind of like a bridge. And there was, like, clickers. And, like, a lot of them. And you can't sneak by because you got the 3 tag-alongs that can't follow instructions. So you have to take out these enemies. And I'm apparently terrible at the game, even on the easiest mode. At least back then. I mean, that was on PS3. I've not touched it since. I should. Because we had got the remastered version on PS4. And then we got the Part 1 version on PS5. We did the same thing with Part 2. We got Part 2 on PS4. And then we got it again on PS5. Because it was remade or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I know he has played both. And he's played them on all the copies we have. So he has beat them. He's beat the first game all 3 times. He's beat the second game the 2 times. He's not that crazy about Part 2. So he doesn't play it as much. But he definitely played Part 1 quite a few times. He's also the one who's played RE4. He played the original, like, back in the day on PlayStation 2. He played it on Switch, because we actually have the original on Switch. And then he played the new one on PS5. He just makes me look bad. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I think the only Resident Evil game he's not played and beat 7 or Village because he didn't want to play them. He didn't touch 5 or 6 or the Revelations games because he already had switched to a different console by that time. He had switched to playing the PlayStation 4, so the PS3's games get kind of ignored. But yeah, he's played remake. He's played the 2 remake. He's played the 3 remake. He's played all the original games on the original, like, either PlayStation or Dreamcast, whether we own them or not. He got a way to play them. Either we own them or he played them at a friend's house. I think Code Veronica is the only one that we own that he never beat, that he played, because he got stuck in the same room I did. But he couldn't find the key. Like, he had went around the room, but, like, he don't know if it was a glitch or if he just looked past it. It's like, either is possible. Okay, come on, buddy. Work with me here. keep attacking it. You can do it. Just gonna keep attacking it. When the two crazy bunnies show up at the same time, oh no. Oh no. Dig. Ugh. Dodge away. There we go. Don't let it dig again. Woo! It didn't trigger the other Pokemon this time. It's a miracle. A lot of times it makes Houndour come over. Be annoying. Jeez. There we go. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think that's the only one that he started and then got stuck like I did at the end. But in his case, he actually ran around the room and he just could not find the key. It happens, unfortunately, when it comes to games. Just sometimes you can't figure it out. He's not played the HD of it though, as I think I have that on my one of my Xbox games systems. I know you can play it on the series. I think it was Xbox One. It was either 360 or One, but I got it digitally. Like I own it, and it is available on my Series X to play. Just I don't remember. I do not remember. I mean, if it's available on Xbox One, I should let him play it because I don't use that system. Like, that's the one system I don't think I'm going to use again. You can play Xbox One games on Xbox Series X. You can't play the Kinect games on anything besides the 360 and putting the stupid Kinect to it, so you might as well just stick to playing the 360 games on it. Or on the Series X, because some of them can. The same with the original Xbox games. Some of them can play on Series X, others you gotta just hook up the Xbox. Oh, goodness. Oh, whew, excuse me. Goodness. I hate when that happens. It's kind of the same nonsense with PSVR and PSVR 2. Some of them you can play on the VR 2, but then the other ones you have to hook up. You gotta hook up the PlayStation 4 and hook up the original VR. Because that makes sense. It totally does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. This day has been rambling about games that have nothing to do with Pokemon while leveling up my Pokemon. And complaining about stupid stuff about Resident Evil that really doesn't bother me at all because I don't really care. Oh. I'm crazy. For the record, I actually did play some of Resident Evil 7 and 8. So with Resident Evil 8, I played to a part where I was not really sure what I was doing. All I knew was I was confused and lost on where to go. And in 7, I was too stupid to realize that you need to go over to a window to trigger the scene that I needed at the beginning of the freaking game. After you get, like, at the table and you free yourself from the damn chair. I seriously got stuck at the beginning of the freaking game. I was like, oh, that's great. Yep, I'm super freaking smart here. I can't figure out how to get anywhere because I'm too stupid to go to the damn window. Because if you don't do that first, you will always get yourself killed by the guy walking around. Jack, I think is his name. The daddy guy. I think his name's Jack. I don't know. Honestly, who cares what his name is? The point is that, yeah, you can't... You have to trigger that scene to progress. I didn't know you're supposed to actually go up to the damn window. I watched somebody else play it, and I was like, I didn't go to the window. Seriously? I forget what it is. There's like an item you need though. I just don't remember. It might be a key. I don't remember. I just know there's an item that you can get in the garage. You can't go to it in the garage. The garage won't let you do it unless you do the scene and get chased around and stuff. And then you can climb up the ladder and stuff. Just stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know. Honestly, I think the whole purpose behind doing that scene is just to make him move out of the dang way so you could go down the hall. That way, next time you see him, he'll break through the wall, and then you can loop him around. Otherwise, you can't loop him around. Well, you probably could, but it's not. There's not really enough room to loop him around. He'll catch you. I guess it's possible to probably do it. Just, you're skilled enough. I am not. To loop him through, like, the kitchen. There's just not a lot of room there, and I don't think you're allowed. That or you're allowed, and I just am not that good. And I'm not. Really not. I want to say that there's something that you need down there. I just don't remember. I could be wrong. But it's just, it is a habit when you play those games. Just pick everything up. When you play Resident Evil or Alone in the Dark, you pick everything up. Because chances are you need it. The game you don't pick everything up in, Silent Hill, because then they punish you. Like, seriously, I don't remember if it's 1 or 2. I do know that there's a Silent Hill game that I remember reading a thing that to get the best ending, there's an item you need to make sure to not pick up. I'm like, oh, so this is like the one horror game that punishes you for not picking up everything. You know. Oh, you picked everything up? Too bad. You were wrong. But that's not fair. Because every other horror game's like, yeah, you gotta pick everything up, buddy. Because if you don't pick it up, then you're gonna go back through all them hallways and doors and look around everywhere until you figure out where it was that you forgot the stupid item. Because you ain't going nowhere until you have that random thing that you didn't think was important. Some of the stuff is just really stupid and obscure. It'll be like, broken sword? You need it. What? Why? You do. Okay. Might be like an hour or two later, you finally come across something. Oh, this is where I need to put the stupid thing at. And then it opens up a wall in order for you to make progress. And you're like, oh. Generally by then you've put it in the storage chest and forgot all about it though. I have to backtrack to the local save room. Oh, give me a minute. Save room's down the hallway. Don't mind me, zombie. Just continue looking at the vending machine. Thank you. That's always how the games have been though. They're like, keys? Who uses that? You need a disc. A disc? Yeah, I put the disc in the wall and then it does the thing. Okay, well, how does the door open? Oh, you gotta put the pieces together of some kind of weird-looking animal. Okay. Don't worry, it's just split up into 3 different pieces and 3 different spots in the house. They're all dangerous to go to. Oh yeah, thanks. Cool. Because that's fair. It's fine. I'm used to that kind of silly stuff, though, in those games. It's part of what makes it interesting. I think the reason that I prefer, though, playing, like, the Resident Evil and the Alone in the Dark, though, to the Silent Hill, which I've, like, never touched, is because you pretty much, you're gonna get the good ending as long as you don't, you know, die. it kind of drives me crazy, the games that, like, you have to know what you can and can't do in order to get certain endings. Because it's like, I don't have time to figure this stuff out while I'm being chased by monsters. I can't be like, hey, wait, hold on. I know you're chasing me, Monster Man, but I need you to just wait a minute. I gotta read this guide. It says that I can't kill you, so leave me alone. Like, arbitrary nonsense. Like, it's fine in an RPG to give me that kind of goofy nonsense. Like, you need to be at the maximal social link with this person and that person, and then go to this place to talk to that person. Alright, sure, whatever, that's fine. Because you know what? RPGs don't, like, expect you to, like, make quick decisions. They give you, like, menus and stuff. When it comes to, like, action-y games, especially horror ones, it's like, no, I can't figure out whether or not I've opened the menu enough times and looked at a picture of somebody to get the good ending. How am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to, like, time myself? Go get a timer and be like, alright, we looked at it for 5 minutes. No, thank you. Granted, I still do want to play that series. I don't know. Like, I feel like I would get the bad ending and get mad about it. And that's what I'm concerned with. Like, I don't know where to, like, look to find out whether or not that would happen to me. Like, should I use a guide for the good ending? And just be like, alright, I gotta pause the game now. Or, like, somehow memorize the steps I need to take? I don't know. And then again, I also don't know, like, should I play 1 before I play 2? Because the 2 remake thing is on the PlayStation Plus membership, whatever. So, I mean, I could play 2 very easily. But should I play 1 first? I mean, I do know, like, the stories are related. I just don't know how. I never, like, I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. Like, the most I know is that there's multiple endings for 2. And then it's very easy to get some stupid ending with some dog at a machine. And it's not so easy to get some kind of stupid alien ending. So, I don't know. Like, and I'm, like, afraid to keep searching because I'm like, I'm gonna end up spoiling it for myself if I keep searching to try to find out whether or not I should just look up a guide to play the game. And it's also hard to tell, like, if I should play the first game first or not. Because I think I might have it on one of those emulation sticks for the PlayStation Classic. I know I'm not buying it. I mean, it's expensive. I'm like, whoo. Every time I see it for sale, I'm like, that's too much. It's like ridiculous. Like, it's a used game for crying out loud. Like, I know it's popular and stuff, but surely there's enough copies of it that were made that there's no need to be mean and overcharge. That's just how things are, I suppose. Some people like to charge way too much for used games. And they won't buy them for that either. This game's worth $60. And you gotta sell it to them. Here's 20. I feel like you're confused. Ooh, excuse me. sadly, there's not really a place that really gives you your value for your games, exchange them around where I live. They kind of give you like half of what they should. It kind of sucks. Because I'm like, I want to keep them in my room because I don't have room for them. But I really don't know what else I can do. I know where I can buy games for good deals, but I don't know where I can really sell my games at, basically. Because, like, I have so many games. And there's games that I definitely have, like, repeats of and stuff. But, like, some places, they're like, well, I won't buy these used games because they're too old or something. Some nonsense. And then the other one, even if they do buy them, they don't want to offer the full value of what they're worth. It's like, that's not very nice. Well, at least we got to level up. We've made a little bit of progress with the leveling. It just doesn't feel very progressive. Yeah, well. Waiting for bunnies. I don't know. We're still like really close to getting anywhere with the Pokemon, unfortunately. Trying. Definitely trying. And I'm out of stuff to talk about, so... I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I literally drawn a blank. So I think I'll just go ahead and end the streaming recording here. Try to do some more leveling. Just, you know. Try to get to the point where we can make progress. I mean, we're close, just not quite yet there. Hopefully I'll get to that point before next time. I don't know. 100% for sure. I never know. What's gonna take. How much time it'll take. I know words. I'm never sure how long it'll take to do what I want to do, basically. So, just, I'll just keep on at it and hopefully get there. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.